Hello again and welcome back. In this video, we're going to be looking at Greek vocabulary that has to do with illness and healing. Pasko is a verb meaning I suffer, and it can have a negative connotation, like our English word suffer, but it can also just mean to feel something, whether it's positive or negative, or to experience something. Notice the future form is irregular, paisamai, and Pasko becomes a second aorist, epathon. So the pask stem in the second aorist becomes a path. And that aorist stem path provides familiar words in English like pathos and pathetic. Astheneo, epsilon contract verb, means I am weak or I am unhealthy. And the noun tobaros means heaviness or weight and can also mean oppression or hardship. It can mean in a metaphorical sense then significance or importance if something is heavy in the sense of having a lot of significance, a lot of importance. This is a third declension noun, of course. And the genitive form is tubarous. So this is a third declension of the genos type. Heinosos, then, is a disease or a plague. And notice this is a feminine noun. We use the feminine definite article, but it takes second declension endings. And if you remember, this is a little bit like he hodos. Finally, tuflos, tufle, tuflon, is an adjective meaning blind. So hotuflos would be the blind man. Hugiaino means I am healthy or I am well. And there's an irregular first aorist form, hugiana, which does use the first aorist endings, the alpha endings, but notice that because it ends in a liquid consonant, a nu, there's no sigma tense marker. The sigma drops out after the nu. And the stem has also changed a little bit. Instead of the hugiai stem, we have hugia. There's no iota there. And upsilon doesn't usually lengthen when an augment meets it. So we don't see any augment with hugiaino. Instead of trying to augment it, we just use the same rough breathing with upsilon at the beginning. Hugiana. Therapeuo means I heal. And this is the origin of the English words therapy and therapeutic. The adjective orthos, orthe, orthon means straight or upright, and can also have a sense of being healthy or in good working condition. But it can also have a moral use and mean virtuous or just, upright in the sense of being straight up and down, and so in a proper, healthy, functioning posture morally. This is the origin of the English words like orthotic and orthopedic, things that have to do with making the body straight or helping it work properly. Huparcho isn't explicitly about health and healing, but it helps us to talk about how someone is, how they're feeling. So huparcho means I am, or it can mean I exist or I am present. Ha aner tuflos huparche means the man is blind, or maybe more woodenly, the man exists as blind.